On today's video, Lost Kingdom 66 reached a point where their Zone 6 opened up. This is KVK Season 2, and the level 5 passes are getting rallied. Better said, triple rallied all over the place. In this video, we're going to get to see 3 of these gates getting triple rallied. Let's talk about what to do in this scenario, as well as how on earth you get up against a triple rally of madness and what ended up happening in this Lost Kingdom, as well as tons of reports along the way. So sit back, drop a like on the video. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to Gekko Gaming. As today we're gonna see a lot of this going on, triple rallies on a pass. Before we start though, I'm a sponsored content creator by Rise of Kingdoms, and if you enjoyed the content, make sure you're subscribing down below and hit the bell to get a notification. Every day, new Rise of Kingdoms content. We're also going to be streaming on Twitch later tonight. Maybe do some Garden of Infinity on Twitch. Make sure you're part of our Discord in the description below to know when I go live there too. Here's the catch. This is Lost Kingdom 2. This is Season 2, where you have those Zone 6s, which then you can rally Zone 5 passes, get into the Zone 5s, and start really cranking out the work. In here, we're looking at the folks of KDH, KDD, and KDJ triple rallying ELS's pass. On the other side of the screen, which we'll see in a little bit, we'll get to that pass too, on the other side of the map, really. There is another triple rally of madness, just like this one, but this time, the folks of 35 are going ham against ELK. This was a retreat towards a Zone 5, which allowed these guys right here to get to the Zone 5 pass, the level 5 pass, and now they're trying to break the door down. We're talking a green and red, if I'm not mistaken, going up against blue and yellow, I believe, something like that. We're going to see the colors in a bit. The bottom line here is not who's going up against who, is the mechanic that's happening right there. That's a triple rally of madness with a counter rally on the rally. And at some point, this got so bad that the rallies were hitting a pass. There was a counter rally on the rally. There was a counter rally on the counter rally. And there was even enough time for a counter rally on the counter rally, which was counter rallying the rally. That's right. This pass, at some point at the peak of it, had 12 rallies hitting at the same damn time. The way this was done is with people standing outside the rally, outside the pass, outside all of this, ready to refill, ready to reinforce, and ready to keep pushing. I sat at a dentist appointment, left the phone like that, recording, finished my dentist appointment, looked at the phone, this was still going on. This went on for probably a good 12 hours, non-stop. Triple rally the pass, to defend the pass, to restart the rallies, to re-attack, and so forth and so on. This is the choke point. This is the do or die moment. I mean, look at this. 2 ELS counter rallies on their way out now and hitting with those beautiful Ethelfled-led rallies. I mean, again, you are at a point where you picked up your enemy's Zone 6. Now you want to push them away from there and want to get their Zone 5 too. But this is the chokehold that ELS really have, which is we got to hold on to our pass. I really don't understand folks who hold on to passes for this long. I mean, we're talking triple rallies for 12 hours to finally break into the zone. Granted, when all things said and were done and all that, the folks who are rallying, triple rallying the pass right now will take the pass, but they will lose the KVK. But the reason for that is a completely different story. We're going to talk about this specific mechanic and why on earth would you do this? Quite frankly, this is a war of attrition. At this point, it's like who has the most folks online, who can refill rallies and refill the pass the more, and who can just hold. Every single side in this thing loses hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of power and troops. There is no cracking through the pass like this without suffering losses out the wazoo, and that's not only for the one side. Yes, at the end of the day, triple rallying a pass, at some point you're going to get to a point where you are doing more damage than you're taking, But when you're taking 200 million power damage and the other team is taking 300 million power damage, you still took 200 million power damage. So the power loss is huge. The troop loss is massive. And it's mainly for a chokehold that theoretically is more advantageous for the defense than the offense. While the offense does get to triple rally and do a crazy amount of damage, the pass can be refilled again and again and again and again. You can literally leave the pass and put another troop in, leave the pass and put another troop in. While in a rally, you can't do that. And on top of all that, this type of chokehold is rigged towards the defense, not only in the sense that you can defend the building better, but really, with enough marches out there, you could very easily take the open field advantage. Right now, as you can see, ELS have a ton of troops behind the pass waiting to just rejoin this pass consistently. And so does the other side have a ton of marches nearby to keep joining the rallies. Look at this. At this point, you have a rally on the pass, triple counter rallies on the rallies, and then triple counter rallies on the counter rallies. There are 9 rallies right now on the screen. There's more than that, really. There's rallies all over the place, and people losing their troops left and right. This was actually bonkers, but it really shouldn't have been this way. As someone who has the pass, you have the ability to cross into the opposition side, while the side who doesn't have the pass cannot get in. This is when folks need to get to a point where they, once there's a little bit of a break from the triple rallies, which there were occasionally, you really want to push out forward and make sure you take the open field advantage on the side of the pass. Who, if you have the open field, essentially a triple rally cannot happen because you can get rid of it while swarming it on the open field as well. But for the folks of EL, they just said, we're going to fall back, we're going to let these guys rally, and we're just going to keep defending. Previously, this video wasn't supposed to even start here as we get to our first set of reports from these events. This wasn't supposed to start here. There was a few forts on the other side, and let's go take a look at this really quickly. Past reports, losses all over the place, 4.6 to 3.8 million power. Great trade right here for the pass. A couple of good trades for the pass right there, and it's going to keep going for a while until the pass starts losing. It's just, it slowly and steadily takes time for you to start cracking through the pass and cracking through the defense. Here you can already see a little bit of a more positive trade for one of the rallies, still better result for the pass defense. But this is 3 of hours and hours and hours worth of fighting. Again, the pass sometimes holding better than other times, and slowly and steadily everybody getting grinded down. When you are at this stage, it's madness, right? Like, what do? You're just going to keep holding forever. The trick here is there are a few things you can do. First and foremost, open field, the other side is a very real possibility. Secondly, the fact that you can allow your pass to fall so long as on the other side of that pass you have a infrastructure that can triple rally in return. Holding onto a pass is not necessarily the best play on earth. If you have the ability and the folks online, you might want to try to go on the offense at some point. Give up the pass and start triple rallying the pass yourself. That's something that these guys did with their allies. At some point, ELS took a break from defending. They lost the pass. KDH, I believe, or KDJ picked up the pass. And then 520, who were right next to them with that setup for a triple rally, started triple rallying this pass. We're going to get to see that in a bit. It's a weird, messy situation. Look at this again. There's triple counter rallies and then triple counter rallies. This is, again, second set of these things. It happened all day long, and it kept getting worse and worse. Now let's take a peek at a little bit more reports along the way and something crazy. I mean, again, these reports were just pain. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of troops at a time. And they went on every hour or so. There was a bug for some reason. Folks weren't getting reports. Those who were inside passes had a tough time getting reports. Those who were in rallies had a tough time getting reports. Lilith admitted there's a bug in the reporting system, told these guys that they're fixing it, but at the same time, Look at this madness. Look at this madness. Look at how long this rally is. And this is an offensive rally. Why? Look at this beating down. The passes were taking a massive beat down. And as you can see, it was red and green against purple and yellow. There was a little bit of a break on that pass, so we came right back to this pass, which we're getting hit again and again. We're going to go take a look at that other pass too. Just wanted to show you where the activity was. I don't know. I honestly have no words. We watched this on a stream together, you guys and I. Card up on the top right for that VOD. I don't know whether or not I would have enjoyed being part of this. I can tell you there are very different ways of dealing with this scenario. And if you guys have an awesome way to deal with one of these scenarios, leave us comments down below and let us know. But at this stage, I'm just enjoying watching this triple rally out the wazoo, holding crazy, defensive craziness. So one more thing you should keep in mind. Whether you like it or not, those folks standing on the open field, a big majority of them are AFK. There is a massive situation where there are people who are just standing here and just every now and then able to send one march either to defense or to offense. And so this keeps happening, right? When you do the open field push, if these ELS guys would now say, all right, we take 2 of our marches out this way and 3 to stay back and defend, they could have realistically cleared out the rest of these of the folks on the open field on the KD side, or at least cleaned out the rallies. You could have pushed on the open field to go swarm the rallies and then back off. Again, fighting in the open field, you only get severely wounded troops compared to fighting on the pass where you get dead troops too. So a lot of things could have been done. I, at this stage for this video, just feel like watching this, sitting back, enjoying, and I'm not going to mess with your brains too much, not going to ramble on for too long. I'm just going to leave you guys an awesome video with a ton of rallies. We got more reports coming up on deck. We got some more rally madness, and we got a juicy set of rewards at the very end, set of reports, sorry, at the very end that you don't want to miss out on, as we kept looking through reports and rallies all over this Lost Kingdom. Enjoy the triple rallies, some music in the background. Take care, and yeah, just watch the madness. Peace.